Dear students, we were discussing about agricultural practices. In this, the first step is preparation of soil. We learned about tilling and we learned the tools used for tilling or plowing. That is plow, hoe and cultivator. And after that we discussed about how to break the crumbs and level the field. See, after this, the next step is sowing. In this, we learned about the method used for selecting good quality seeds. And some of the agricultural tools used for sowing are traditional tool used for sowing and seed drill. So now the seeds will start to germinate and it requires necessary nutrients. Okay, for the growth of plant, it requires air, water, sunlight, and nutrients. So, nutrients are obtained from the soil. If the soil does not have the sufficient necessary nutrients, do the plant will grow very well or do we get good yield? No, we won't get the good yield if the necessary nutrients are not supplied for the plant. So, let's see what to do. We have to add manure and fertilizers to the soil. See, what is meant by manure and fertilizers? It is a substance which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants and are called manure and fertilizer. It means it is a substance which are added to a soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plant. That is what we want. No, the plant has to grow very well and we have to get good yield. Let's see what makes the poor nutrition of the soil, means less fertility, shortage of nutrients in the soil. See, farmers may grow crop after crop in the same field. The same type of crops usually grown again and again in the same field, and the field is never left uncultivated. So continuous growing of crops leads to poor nutrition, as the nutrients which are present in the soil is continuously used by the plants leads to the shortage of nutrients in the soil. So it may result in getting weak plants and less yield. To replenish the soil, farmer will add manure and fertilizer to the soil. So this is necessary to maintain the nutrient level in the soil. So now let's see what actually means manure, how it is made. See, manure is an organic substance which are obtained by the decomposition of animal and plant waste. Decomposition means what? Decomposition means breaking down into small pieces. Of what? Plant and animal waste. See, farmers usually take care of cow, buffalo, ox and other animals, as ox and other animals are useful in agricultural field, means for agricultural practices. So the waste obtained from the animal, means the excreta of the animals, are utilized in the form of manure. Let's see how the excreta of animals will turn into manure, and plant waste like dead plants and plant residues will turn into manure. See, farmers will not even waste the excreta of cow, buffalo, ox, horse and other animals and dead plant and plant residues. They will dump the plant waste and animal waste into a pit. Farmers dig a pit at an open place and dump the plant and animal waste into it and allow it to decompose. As you know, decompose means it's a breaking down into small pieces, and this is done by the microorganism. So usually if anything like any animal or any plant get died, it will start to decompose. So the decomposed matter is used as organic manure. This is helpful in getting nutrients to the soil. In the sense, the plant will get the nutrients from the soil. This organic manure does not cause any side effects to the living beings. Even the crops which are grown by using the organic manure is high in demand now because it is 100% safe, natural, and does not cause any side effects. See, this organic manure will improve the physical, chemical, and biological property of the soil. So now you learned about what is manure. It's a organic substance which are obtained by the decomposition of plant and animal waste. There are different types of manure: farmyard manures, green manures, vermicompost. These are the different types of manure. Now let us see what is fertilizer, how it is made. Fertilizers are the inorganic compounds where manure is an organic compound. Fertilizer is an inorganic compound. It is a chemical substance which are rich in particular nutrient, which are rich in specific nutrient. These fertilizers are produced in the factories. See, some of the example for the fertilizers are NPK, means nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, urea, ammonium sulfate, superphosphate, potash, ammonium phosphate. These are the example for fertilizers. There are many number of fertilizers available now. The one advantage of fertilizers are using the fertilizers are we can conclude that this much amount of fertilizers we can use for particular crop, means certain specific nutrients can be given to a crop to get the better yield. So using the fertilizers we are knowing the quantity and we are knowing the necessity of the crops, so we get the better yield. The disadvantage of using fertilizer is excessive use of this has made the soil less fertile. It is an adverse effect. Fertilizer may mix with the rainwater and results in the water pollution also. Fertilizers does not produce humus to the soil. This is also one of the disadvantage. Humus, I already said, it is a dead organic matter.